However, this is going to be very, very, very important if you have to stay together on track with the music, or you have to stay together on track with other musicians. So this is about metronome, right? How do you spell it? Well, very simple. Metronome. You type it on Google, you get a Google metronome. It's very simple that way. So if I just type it on Google, I should be able to get the metronome. I just type it over here and I see something like this metronome. That's it. Be about it. So if you have no other resource, this is a very good resource. I just click on the play button. I get a tick. See that? This is ticking at 100 beats a minute. That should be it, right? Not much. I'm going to set it to 60 beats a minute, but I'm going to change it a little bit. I'm going to just show you what I have over here. It is a metronome application on Play Store. It's called the Sound Corset Tuner and Metronome. Oh yeah, Sound Corset is one of the best ones I've used. Okay, Sound Corset is one of the best ones that I have used. So this is how it's going to look like. Now, I'm going to keep this one as 4 beats per measure. What's measure? Measure is a cycle. Okay, measure is a cycle. 4 beats per measure, meaning you're going to count 4 counts and repeat the cycle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Now, we're going to go further. We're going to just see how it sounds. I'm just going to click the play button now. That's it. That's a metronome. Now, I'm going to show you what I can do with this. We have played C major scale. I'm just going to play one note only for now. Let's see how it goes. C. I just play along with the count. 2, 3, 4. So we have a tick, tock, tock, tock. Overall, there are 4 counts. One is a tick and there are 3 tocks. Right? Tick, tock, tock, tock. And then we started tick, 2, 3, 4. Now this one sounds pretty easy. So it sounds probably lame. But don't underestimate this one. Oh yes. This is to be playing for the feels, okay? This is to be playing with the record. This is to be playing with any song that you want to play along with. If you want to play along with a keyboard, if you want to play with a band member, if you want to play with a drummer, if you want to play with another guitarist, you want to stay on the count. So even if you don't hear this, if the metronome is inside you, well trained, then you should be having a metronome without even listening to it, without an audible song. As I talk to you, I am trying to play along with the clicks. That is because I am able to speak and listen at the same time. Sometimes I'm going to lose the count, but most of the times I'm going to keep it. The challenge is to keep the count as long as you can. Okay, but this is not it. Now comes one challenge. So how was I counting? I was counting as 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, and there we go. Now let's see if you can count to half counts. So we did 1 stroke per count. We're going to do, or 1 note per count. We're going to do half count. Okay, so 1 note in half a count. Let's see how it goes. 1 note in half a count. So it goes with a count as well. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 so the counts and ands. Each one is a note. Each one is a stroke. It's a point in time. Metronome makes your music a point in time, or maybe on a timeline. So metronome makes sure that you are on a constant timeline. So now, if I can do this probably I should be able to split a count into 3 parts. Maybe I can do that. Let's see if I can do that. Ready? Just let me count it once for you. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 see if you can play along. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and this is going to be pretty easy if you try to listen while playing. Listen while playing. If you notice, listen while playing. I'm trying to speak on the count, right? It is always on the count. If I don't speak on the count, then I will lose the count. And there we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and you might get in the flow and you might get carried away because you want to play on the fields. But when you get carried away, that's okay. Only thing is, make sure you listen and play. As long as you listen, you will get back on the count. You have to just listen and get back on the count. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and now since splitting a count is difficult, maybe probably in odd counts. Yeah, you can tap your legs. Yes, you can definitely tap your legs. However, if you want to practice tapping your legs on the count, you need a metronome. You can switch off the metronome and practice your legs. That's okay. Start off with that. But eventually, you need to train the internal clock to be constant. The internal clock has to be constant. If I stop the metronome and then I play it along, I'm likely to go with the flow and I might race ahead. I don't want that racing. I want to restrain my racing. I want to play to an external source of reference. So there's an external agent keeping count for me. In real life, it could be a drummer, it could be another guitarist, it could be a record, or just a bass drum. So idea is to play with the external count. Now, I agree. 3 parts in a count is difficult. So I'm going to make it a little easier. We're going to make it 4 notes in a count. So it goes like this. I'm just going to change the count a little bit now. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. I think I didn't start on 1. Let's see. Now it is there. Yeah, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. This will take a couple of days. The couple of days to get started off at 60 beats a minute. Do not change that one. Keep steady for now. If you want to go faster, there is time for it. I'll tell you more about it. How long will it take to get it better? If you're comfortable, should be a day or two. If you're not comfortable, maybe 3 to 4 days, 3 to 4 sittings of half an hour each. And if you're really bad at this, stay on singles and twins only, and that should take you maybe a couple of weeks to get it comfortable. There we go. Sounds easy for now. If you can get this, if you are comfortable with this, there would be some people who are comfortable, some who are not. So, if you are not comfortable, stick to this much. That's singles, twins, triplets, and quadruplets. I'm going to call this one as quadruplets. Right? So we did singles, twins, triplets, and quadruplets. Okay, if I want to show you how it feels, it's going to be like this. So we did singles, twins, triplets, quadruplets. One and 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 okay, just count it as 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I would suggest you take this as a next level. When you put everything together, then you try it out in sequence. 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and now the rules. Each stroke of the same count shall be equally spaced with any other stroke of the same count. So if you are playing a single count stroke, it should be equal to a single count. If you're playing a half count stroke, it should be equal to any other half count stroke. So I missed it there. When you sense it, get back to it. And if you're playing a triplet count note, you have it equal to any other. So they are identical triplets like this. Equally spaced, but 3 in one count. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. There we go. And identical quadruplets like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Here we go. And if you can do this, there's going to be some other exercise on this one. All you do is twin the quadruplets to make them octuplets. You should have exactly 8 strokes in one count. 1 and 2 and 3. I'm going to start with the tick once more. 2, 3, 4. Now this will work only if you can count. So how do you count it? You just have to say 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and if you can try to speak along with it, that's the best. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 2 3 4 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So if you can do that, then you count to octuplets. So these are quadruplets. Just twin them. And you have a tremolo. There are more there are more metronome exercises. However, this is one of the first level exercises. First place singles, twins, and triplets and quadruplets. Okay, you might want to skip triplets if you're not comfortable, but singles, twins are simple. Quadruplets are easy. Okay, triplets may not be very easy because they're odd counts, and if you're maintaining your alternate picking, you might get off track, right? So skip triplets in the beginning, practice triplets separately, and then put them together, right? So with this, I have introduced you to some metronome exercises. So if you want to see how they sound, okay, I got back to the tick. Now, if I want to play along and improvise, and you can play along. So speed is still off, but getting there, yes, sure. Playing by feel comes naturally though. Playing by feel will come definitely naturally, yes. However, if you train yourself to this will be really natural. I'm telling you that much. Trust me on this one. Or you have playing by feel. What is playing by feel? Playing by feel means there is an internal clock inside you. There's an internal clock inside you, and that is going to be guiding your tempo. The only thing is shift that internal clock to an external agent. Once you can do that, it's going to be a difference in the way you play with others. Is an external agent, which in this case is a metronome. So train yourself on a metronome. It might feel difficult, but you just are shifting your internal reference to an external reference. There's nothing else. Okay, so if you want to see how it sounds on a melody, just imagine there's a drummer. Some drummer is there. Okay, the concept that the metronome is going to be the pulse of your music. Okay, an external agent of count is also going to be the single reference point to keep everyone on the timeline. If you can do that, you are not going to make the drummer angry. You're not going to make the singer angry. You're going to keep your band happy. If you don't want to get kicked out of your band, play with the metronome. Okay, one more thing. If you want to get comfortable with this, start easy, start slow. Do not change your tempo too much. 60 beats a minute is okay. Why? Because since we have been born, we have been listening to the clock, the wall clock. Ticks at 60 beats a minute. We have been hearing that sound for I don't know how many years. Okay, I've been hearing for a few years. Now, you want to get better at it, stay on 60 for now, right?